great city of Memphis is known for its music, its culture, its energy. And the Collage Dance Collective is creating a beacon for dance that is on point. Todd, this is a really open and inviting space.
One of our challenges from Collage in the very beginning of the design phase was to create something that extended this community where they had been present for many years. So the building would not only act like an anchor for the community, but it would be something that welcomed the community.
And it reads like a dance studio. There's so much motion with the angles that you've incorporated.
We used their C for Collage that has all these diagonals in it to help reinforce their brand. And then the second part of that was we looked at two dancers doing a lift, and we realized these diagonals that the two dancers make. So we wanted to express this idea in the building's expressing movement. And this brick base, which is a brick that was supplied by General Shell, gives this idea of permanence and strength to the building. And then the pat-clad Peterson metal above that helped with this idea of the lift, making it lighter and making it more welcoming as the building form itself.
I came well prepared for today's shoot. I brought my ballet shoes. Why don't we just chasse right in?
Oh, I think we should, okay, absolutely.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Starting outside, you're really invited to get closer and to move into the space.
Thank you for recognizing that. It's in our DNA. Our mission is to inspire the growth and diversity of ballet, so we're very intentional about reaching communities who have historically felt like ballet is not for them.
And it does feel very inclusive. You even have the names of donors on the arch.
So it was very important to me that as soon as you engage with this space, that it makes a statement. You see that through the beautiful arch. This building would not be possible without the support of our amazing community. You see that through the chandelier, which was inspired by the grand chandeliers of the Paris Opera. And you see that when you come into this beautiful lobby. Our goal was to use warm materials like wood, and you see the way the wood is utilized in this space in, I think, a very unique way. You see that in the Traceless by Wilson Art, this amazing entry desk, which is one of my favorite features of the space. You see that in the lighting fixtures, which harken Old Broadway, and marquees, and the makeup mirrors, and just in the colors that are used in the textiles and the furniture.
The dancers must love it.
So to have a space that allows their artistry to really shine is something that I am so proud of.
Can we watch them perform?
Absolutely. And you're so poised. You look like you've taken dance before, and we have all kinds of adult classes that you can pop into.
How excited were you to be able to build the studio?
Truly, it was mind-blowing to be able to create something that we truly wanted and that we wanted to build for our dancers. Starting with creating a space that has these wood-sprung floors by Harlequin. We have the studio floor, which is great, made for point work for my ladies. It's a softer floor. Then we have the darker brown floor. It's called the Cascade flooring. It's a more of an all-purpose floor.
Good for tap too.
Good for tap too, yes.
It's gotta be a durable floor to be good for tap.
Yes. Each studio has its own energy, even as far as the colors to our trusses. Here, I train my professional division kids. They're a little older, so this blue would be considered daytime. If we go to the studios on the other end here, it's a light blue, so it's morning. That's where the babies usually train. And then go to the other side of the building where the professional dancers train and work. It's dark blue, and it looks like nighttime, and the lighting fixtures make it look like there's stars out there. But dancers need more than just a studio. They need dressing room. They need a lounge room, just like our company lounge that looks like a little apartment. One of my favorite spaces, the costume shop. Costumes are made here. You see it going into work and process, and that's exciting.
I mean, you have art on every single wall.
Art is important because we're artists, and to introduce young kids to art at a young age. And then we were able to look out through our Memphis Pella windows, which are bigger than life. You can see my little babies dancing. You can see the professional dancers dancing. We're so thrilled with what we've created.
I am so impressed at how all of these details came together.
It was a group effort, and it was a challenge from the beginning, from Kevin and Marcellus, to push the design team to have all these special moments. I mean, I remember talking about the courtyard space and the plaza. You know, we didn't have that in our budget. So we all really worked hard to think about how that would happen. And so it was just a constant push and pull on both sides. And at the end of the day, I think that's what makes a great product. And being here today and seeing it activated and seeing how the students use it, watching the parents watch their children, that's how we make this building special.
At the end of the day, it's really all about the dancers that we're watching here. It's really about the community that we built. Cultural institutions are so important because they tell and maintain the stories of our people. And so it was important for me, not just to build something that was beautiful, but to build something that's going to continue the legacy.
Yeah.
At the Collage Dance Collective, design, movement, and grace are on full view. This showstopper building bridges and inspires communities to come together through the power of dance.